so the next one on the list here was problem 84, which says, in what quadrant is the terminal side of a 100 radian angle in standard position, right? So remember that we start at 0, pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, oh, sorry, pi, there we go, mathing, pi, that one's pi over 2, this one's 3 pi over 2, and this comes back to 2 pi. So every 2 pi we go around the circle, we have hit one complete rotation. So the first thing we have to do is identify how many rotations 100 divided by 2 pi is. How many complete rotations do I get? I'm not in the mood to do long division, so I'm going to break out the calculator here. And I'm going to take 100, and I'm going to divide that by 2 pi. And that means that I've had 100, and oh, is that right? Oh, that's why, because I have division and then multiplication. So that doesn't make sense. So I have to do parentheses 2 pi, because otherwise I was doing 100 divided by 2 and then multiplying by pi, which would be 50 pi, which would be bad. There we go, 15 and a little bit more of a complete rotation. Without doing too much of a guess, 0.9 of a rotation is probably going to put me in the fourth quadrant. But we could shore that up a little bit mathematically. So I'm 15 rotations plus, right? So let's figure out the plus part. So if I took 15 rotations, that would be 15 times 2 pi, right? Oops, not power, 2 pi, right? There we go. I can delete that power there because it's going to yell at me. All right, so that's 30 pi, which is 94.2. And then we're going to subtract 100 from that because that's going to give me my residual. So I'm 5.7. Whoop, that hit again, but it's 5.75, right? So remember, 3 pi over 2, right? 3 pi, did that again. 3 pi, there we go, over 2 is approximately 4.71, right? 4.71, and 2 pi is approximately 6.28. So that 5.75 definitely sits in between those, which means that my terminal angle is going to be somewhere around here, which is quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4, lands in the fourth quadrant. Huzzah. All right, so there we go. That's problem 84.